Book Dragons! I am back to do my first official vlog of 2026, and we are going to do Leandra's board game for the weekend. It's like a 3-day weekend. I head back to work on Monday, which is probably when I will end this because it's the weekend of this. So this is her board game. I am just going to roll. I am have a little bit of indecision paralysis, so I am going to pick two books. I'm going to pick an audiobook and then I'm going to pick a physical book. And I do have a couple of things I'm going to chat with about the physical book, but we're going to roll a wheel and it's going to pick what corner I'm going to start at. I'm either going to start on community, nonfiction, young adult, and that's it. Those are normally the genres that I read. And we are going to see what we wind up picking up. And this will be the audiobook that I choose. Ooh, nonfiction. Okay, so that's interesting because that was actually what I really wanted to listen to. So we're going to pick up my nonfiction book, which is, it's a nonfiction. It's called Stranger Things Psychology, Life Upside Down by Travis Langley. I will attach a photo of that book here. I'm in my Stranger Things era, so this actually makes sense. I'm going to listen to this one. I'm really excited. It's a nonfiction book, and I try to make a nonfiction book my first book of every year, or my first book of every month. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna roll. So we're in this corner and we're gonna decide where we're gonna roll, and this will help me choose my physical book. So we have a dice. Okay, we have a 2. Okay, so you have to go to 5-star read production, treat yourself. Okay, or TBR. Okay. Well, I think that we're going to be, they're both 5. Okay, so I think we're just going to do 5-star read production, which, okay, so I have 4 options that all have a learning element to them, because that's the prompt for Covers with Cassidy, her Patreon readathon. All these books, The Princess Knight, Cold Wire, Barista's Guide of Love and Larceny, and Arcane Inheritance all do have like a learning element to them. So give me a minute. I'm gonna take a pause. I'm gonna pick one of these for my TBR to read first, and then we're gonna kind of go from that. All right, let me go take a pause, see what book I want to read, and then we'll chat. This was on my TBR for like Leandra when I was picking my book, so I think I'm going to start this one. I think I'm going to start on Arcane Inheritance by Camilla Cole, and I think I'm going to give this book a shot. I'm going to read about 50 pages and see how I'm feeling about it. Maybe, yeah, like 50 pages of this one, see how I'm feeling. And then I'm going to give you guys an update. I haven't read anything by this author before. I know that Kate Jacobs really loves her, and she's been trying to convince me to read her. And this is an arc that does come out at the end of the month, so it will be a little bit of a early read for you all. And it does take place in a school, which has to do with learning. And yeah, I'm really excited to dive into this one. I'm also going to take a little bit of time and I'm going to start my diamond painting, or not my hook rugs that I haven't done in a very, very long time. So I have that I'm going to start. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to read the first 60 pages of this book, and then I'm going to give you an update. And we also are going to go back to that audiobook, make some progress on that. I'm also still watching Stranger Things Season 4. I'm making my way through so I can finally rewatch the whole 5th season. And hopefully I could do it by Sunday. That is the plan. But yeah, alright. I'm going to go read the first 60 pages of this, go do a bit of hook rugging, listen to my audiobook, and then we're going to chat. Bye, book friends. Hey, dragons! I'm back. I just want to do a quick update. I did wind up listening to the first part of that Stranger Things nonfiction book. I'm really liking it. The first part was male and female relationships and dynamics, and how you can like see those in the story, which I thought was very, very interesting. Now we have moved on to the part about race, and I really thought that part is very, very interesting. I am really enjoying that. I am going to get my hair done. I'm going to go run some errands tomorrow, so I'm definitely going to listen to more of that. And I wound up reading the first 100 pages of an Arcane Inheritance. I'm enjoying this. I don't think I'm loving it as much as I was hoping, but again, I will say this. I am not a dark academia fan, to be very honest, but basically you follow a main character named Ellery, and she goes to this college where she got like a scholarship, and things are sort of off with her. She's having a lot of memory issues. She's failing to remember some stuff. She gets invited to this secret society, which I was a big Skull fan back in the day, And that's all that I read so far. I'm intrigued enough to keep reading. I'm at least going to give it to page 150 to like see if it's going to kick. But I don't know. I'm going to keep reading because I have heard amazing things about this author. It may be too like mystery thriller for me to physically read it, but I am intrigued by it. It is giving me Skills vibes, and that was my favorite movie when I was a kid. So I'm going to give it 50 more pages and see if it's kicked up on the fantasy. It says on the back it's fantasy, but, you know, I'm intrigued. You know, it does have a lot of talk about her being a BIPOC author, like BIPOC character, and, you know, the stuff like that. There is like a potential romance in here. I am enjoying it, but it's just not capturing me as a physical read. So I'm going to go read another 50 pages. I'm also watching Stranger Things. I got to the Papa, which is a really good episode. My favorite episode of the entire show is definitely Piggyback, which is the final episode of season 4, which I get to rewatch. So yeah, I'm going to go read another 50 pages of this, and then I'll give you guys an update. Bye, book friends. Friends, I'm back. I just want to say that it is about 7 o'clock. I did wind up getting up to page 152 in the Arcane Inheritance. I'm struggling with this book a little bit. Just because I don't love dark academia, and this is more what this is. It does have a bit of like a horror twist. You have a main character named Ellery, and she is at this new school, and she is having some memory issues, and she doesn't really know what's happening. But she starts to realize that there is a magic connection to this college that she's at, and she's kind of working with her friends to kind of uncover why she keeps having a deja vu feeling. But like, I don't know if that's enough to like kind of uncover it, I guess. I don't know. I guess that's kind of where I'm like a little bit stuck. Like, the characters are fine, but I'm just like not as captivated by it, I guess. Like, I struggle sometimes when I read dark academia because all the characters are just a little bit unlikable. So I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I think I might give it like 50 more pages and then kind of make a decision. So I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at. I would like to like at least read 50 more pages of this and kind of make a decision. But if the next 50 pages it doesn't become more fantastical or like horror or like something, I just feel like I'm reading like a contemporary book. I feel like I'm reading like a romantic suspense book, but like the romance isn't even romancing all that well. So I don't know. I'm just like not as captivated by this, and I don't know. So that's kind of where I'm at. That's where I'm at. I think I'm gonna read another 50 pages, and then if I feel like I want a DNF, I will. This is also her adult book, and I struggle the most with adult dark academia. I have the most success when I read YA, and I don't know. So that's kind of where I'm at with my head. I don't know. I'm like a little bit indecisive. But I did just have another DNF. I just DNF'd at the end of the year, so I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at. So I'm going to go read a little bit more. I'm also on the last episode before the season finale in season 4 of Stranger Things, which, you know, is exciting. So yeah, I'm going to go read a little bit more of this. And I'm still listening to my audiobook, so I don't know. That's kind of where my head's at. I don't know. But I'm going to go read another 50 pages, and then I'll give you guys another update and see if I'm still feeling this way, if I'm not feeling this way. I don't know. It's just not doing much for me. But yeah. Alright, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Hi, Book Dragons. I am back. I do have a bit of a sad update. I did wind up pausing our Arcane Inheritance by Camilla Cole. This is an adult dark academia novel with a dash of fantasy, and I'm just not interested. I may try to get the audiobook at some point and see if it's gonna hit a little bit better, but I really struggle with dark like academia. I do, and it's just not hitting. So I'm gonna pause this, to be honest. I also picked up the other book that I had for this quarter, which is A Barista's Guide to Love and Larceny by Carolyn Boone. And I'm about 63 pages into this book, and I'm really enjoying it. The problem is I really want to start my best books of the year video. So I'm going to tell you guys what this book is about in a second. But I also did wind up going to the library, and I got some of those books out. So I got The Undead Fox of Deadwood Forest for that video. I also got Slow Gods by Claire North for that video, which I'm really excited for. And then I got 2 books in the mail. This is I bought these in 2025, so I'm not putting this on my 2026 spreadsheet. But I am going to put these on my shelfie challenge, the first shelf I'm going to do, so hopefully I'll read them quicker. But one is A Flame and Fallacies by Courtney Wims. I really, really want to read this book. And then it's a reread for me, The Air Awakens by Elise Kova, that I do also want to reread. So I think I may do a reading vlog where I read Air Awakens and Truth Witch and see which one I want to continue with. And then I'll put a picture of the audiobook I'm in the middle of. It's the nonfiction book about Stranger Things. I'll add a photo of that book here. Hour and 15 minutes left of this one. I really am liking this book quite a bit. Like, I think it's a very, very interesting, nonfiction book about, the psychology of the Stranger Things characters. I'm really enjoying that as like a character led. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. So now I really want to start that video, and this is technically the book for February for the reading for the Leandra's reading game. So I think I'm going to try to read as much of this as I can. I'm going to try to get up to page 100 in this book as I watch the last couple of videos that came out. I know Rainy's goes lives tomorrow because I messaged her. I have a couple more that I want to watch, and then once I'm done, I think I'm going to start that video. But I'm going to see how far I am into this one, because if I can get pretty far, I may just finish this today and then do it tomorrow. But I would like to start that vlog because I do have a little bit of reading time tomorrow. So this book, last year I read Brood with Love by, I forgot her name, but I'll attach a photo of that book here. Book didn't have enough fantasy for me. This book does. So right off the bat, I am enjoying this a little bit better. So it's basically set in college, and you have a main character named Danny, and her power is a little bit hard to describe, but basically she's kind of like, if a character is saying something, she can use her power to inch them to say more, or to kind of know what's going to happen, so she can kind of help herself with card games and stuff like that. And she's working at this, this coffee shop. She kind of meets this guy, but a teacher is in this card game with her and realizes her power and is kind of going to use her to kind of go undercover and figure out what is happening at this dream lab. And I'm liking it. I'm reading it pretty quickly. I just read this when I got my nails done, and I'm enjoying it quite a bit. But I just really want to start the vlog where I'm reading booktube favorites. So that may be what I do for the rest of the day, but I am going to give myself a little bit of time. I am going to go watch a couple of more videos and just double check. I am in a lot of Patreons and make sure that no one put up those videos early, because then I just want to do that content. But I am really liking this. I also just might put this on my TBR cart because it might be a quicker read. I am heading back to work on Monday, and I'm feeling this week might be a bit chaotic because I haven't been at work in 2 weeks, so I may need a lighter fantasy book. So I actually might just keep this vlog going and just kind of include this in here when I get around to it. I might just stick it in my bag, and I might just make this my commute book. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. But I'm gonna go see how long this vlog is, see how long it is, and then I'm gonna go watch Stranger Things. I'm on Stranger Things season 4. I'm on the episode before the series finale, or the season finale, and that's my favorite episode, Piggyback. I love that episode quite a bit. So yeah, I'm gonna go watch a little bit more of that, and once I'm done with watching all of those videos, I will give you guys an update and a time check. Right now it's just 1:30, but I'm going to go read a bit more of this, watch those videos, figure out what I'm actually going to put on my wheels for my challenges, and then we're going to chat when I'm done with all those things. So I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, book friends. Book friends, I'm back. It's about 7. I did wind up getting up to page 150 in A Barista's Guide to Love and Larceny. I'm really liking this. I'm really enjoying it. It is quite a fun book, but it does deal with a lot of topics. I think this is definitely the definition of a cozy fantasy in a modern world. But basically, now that the characters have kind of uncovered that there's something wrong with this dream company that's making this dream potion, I would say, they're kind of going on about to try to figure out how to stop them. And you have a group of characters that are kind of forced to work together. There is also an element of a romance. I'm having a fun time with it. It's about 7, so I'm gonna go set up my next vlog, kind of see what that book is gonna be with that physical book, and if I feel like I want to read this for the rest of the night, I will. If not, and I want to move on to that, I will. This is gonna be a very, very nice book to read when I'm commuting, to be very honest. I keep saying that in this vlog. But I also, depending on what the next book in the next vlog is, because it's a booktuber favorite, so those books are like 800 pages. I may need something a little bit shorter just to kind of palette cleanse. But I am liking this. I'm also about halfway through Piggyback, which is one of my favorite episodes. So I'm taking my time with that. I'm on the part with Elle and Max, and that's my favorite part of the entire episode. So yeah, I'm gonna keep watching that, and I got up to page 150. If I would like to, I can maybe get up to read about 50 more pages. I've been having a lot of hard time sleeping because I'm still dealing with the after effects of a cold and the flu. So I'm gonna take my medicine tonight, and hopefully that will let me sleep tonight, and then I won't have like all this. I just get very, very tired. I cannot be tired on Monday. Monday's been like my worst day at work. I'm just very, very busy. So really, really liking this. This is a cozy fantasy that I would definitely recommend. So I'm gonna go set up my next vlog, and then we'll chat when I have read about 50 more pages. Also tomorrow in the morning, if I don't go to yoga, I'm gonna listen to my audiobook. So I'll check back in when I finish that, which hopefully is tomorrow, and that will be another book down for this vlog. But thank you so much, Leandra, for hosting this mini readathon. It definitely is fun. I'm definitely gonna have to reevaluate when I plan for my seasonal TBRs because my physical book's are already done, which is kind of unfortunate because we still have 2 more months of this, but we can make adjustments. So I will be back when I have an update for this vlog, when either I've read 50 pages of this or when I listen to more of my audiobook. I'll be back. Bye, book friends. Hi, Book Dragons. I am back. I did wind up finishing my audiobook, which I have been talking about. I really am liking this book. It's very, very fun. It's a fun read. It gives into the psychology of Stranger Things, which I was a psych major in college, so I do like that. I've actually always wanted to read a book in this series. I had another one on my TBR, the Captain America Psychology, way back the first Comic-Con that I went to. I definitely read more by these. I think that this is very, very fascinating. I will say that you have to be invested in the show because if you're not, I don't think you'll care about it, but I really enjoyed it. And then last night, before I went to bed, I wound up getting up to 170 pages into A Barista's Guide to Love and Larceny. I am really liking this book. I think this will be a great like commute book when I'm commuting back and forth if I have a bigger book that I can't put in my backpack. I am heading back to work tomorrow. But I am liking this. It has like a thriller element to it. It has cozy vibes. I care about the characters and I want to keep reading, so that's good. Alright, so the next time you see me, I will have read a little bit more of that. I don't know when that's going to be, some point this week. And I will talk to you guys soon. Hey book friends, I'm back for this vlog. I took pretty much the whole week off. I was doing my other booktube favorites, but I'm back. I did wind up reading to 207 in A Barista's Guide to Love and Larceny. And I'm liking this book. I am enjoying it. I feel like I need like at least like 50 pages to get back into the world of this because I was only reading it this morning. And I still have a cough. But I am liking it. We're definitely getting more to the heist element of this story. I don't want to reveal too much, but there is a heist in this book, and I am liking it. It's very, very fun. It's very, very quick. It is set in college, and I'm just having a fun time with it. So I'm gonna go back to reading this. I'm gonna try to give myself like 50 more pages to feel more connected to the story because I am enjoying it, but it's been a whole week since I've read it and I don't like reading books like that. But right now I would say it's probably like a 4-star read for me, which is pretty good because I'm really liking it. So I want to give this book a fair shot. I want to read about 50 more pages and then I'll give you guys like another update. And then I think I'm gonna finish this vlog and then I'm gonna start another vlog. And I don't know, I feel like I'm more in the mood to do booktube favorites than I am anything else. So I think that's going to be the next vlog that you see. But it also just depends on what book gets chosen. Because if it's very, very big, I don't want to put them in my backpack. So that'll be the decision. But I will come back when I have read 50 more pages of this. I don't know what I'm watching this weekend. I have to figure that out as well. So we will take that journey together. This might not be a full weekend vlog. I definitely won't. But I will be back when I have an update for you friends. Bye, book friends. Hey Book Dragons, I'm back. Actually, last night I wound up reading about to page 250 in The Barista's Guide to Love and Larceny by Caroline Boone. I'm really liking this book. I'm going to probably give this book like 4 stars. It's a really, really fun read. It has some elements that I'm enjoying. It has a romance. There was a twist that I did not see coming, and I'm really enjoying this. It might even get a 5-star now that I'm like back in the story. But I'm really enjoying this book. I think that if you're looking for like a book with a magic element, a cozy novel, there's definitely like an action-packed plot in this, and it is more like heisty than I was expecting, but I am really liking it. Like the characters, there's enough of side characters for me to feel invested, and I'm enjoying it. So I'm going to kind of read about 50 more pages, get up to page 300, and then I'm going to give you guys another update. It's really, really early in the morning. I just got up. But last night I also did wind up reading on my NetGalley app the Boxcar Children's graphic novel, the new one that's coming out in August. So I'll attach a photo of that book here. Such fond memories of this series growing up. Like, I adored it. There's actually like an official graphic novel like out of this book series that like came out a long time ago, but these are like more modern adaptations, and it's come out in August, but I really enjoyed it. I want to get it on like a Kindle like when it comes out. It comes out in August. I'm gonna see if maybe there's gonna be copies at ALA. That's probably what I'm gonna shoot for. But I really enjoyed it. It was very, very cute, and yeah. So I'm gonna go back to reading this. I'm probably gonna go set up my diamond painting for the other vlog that I'm doing, just so I could have something to do. So I'm gonna go read about 50 pages of this. I'll give you an update, and then I'm gonna diamond paint for a little bit, and then we're gonna wrap up this vlog once I'm done with this book. All right, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, book friends. Hey dragons, I'm back. It is about, I didn't put my watch on. It's about like 10 o'clock. Hi, you're gonna see Peppy. Hi. Oh, you want a piece? Okay, I love you too. I did wind up reading about 50 more pages of this book, so I'm on page 300. I'm liking it. There's definitely a twist at the end that I want to like keep reading. I'm probably gonna go finish this book, but it's a fun read. I think this is probably gonna be like okay. It's gonna be like a 4-star read for me. I'm enjoying it. It is like that weird age where like early college that I don't think enough books are written. It is cozy fantasy. It does have enough plot. It does have enough world building to keep me reading, and I do like the romance. So I really am enjoying this one. I will come back to you when I have read about 40 more pages of this, and then we'll wrap up this vlog. Bye, book friends. Friends, I'm back. I'm here to wrap up this vlog because I did wind up finishing A Barista's Guide to Love and Larceny by Caroline Boone. I'm going to give this book 4 stars. I had a really, really fun time with it. I do think it might have been a 5 if I had read it all the way through, but I liked it. I thought the side characters were great. I thought it was a perfect blend of cozy fantasy. I think it had enough plot to keep me going. And it kind of reminded me of like a school book, but having like a heist element. There were some things that I definitely didn't see coming. I thought it was paced well. I would love to see more books in this world. So we're going to wrap up this vlog. So this was my first, supposed to be my first like reading vlog of the year, because I started this for the weekend and then I just got distracted and didn't finish it. But I really, really like this book. So I'm going to wrap up this vlog. You guys will see me for another vlog soon. Let me know what was your first books of the year. I would love to know. Did you have any 5 stars? I did. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, book friends.